Oh, I just weighed this watermelon. It is 26 pounds. We're doing a watermelon mukbang. I'm cutting it right here. I probably won't eat this whole watermelon. That is a lot. I don't think I could fit 26 pounds of food in my body. But let's cut it in half, see what we can do. It's my first mukbang, guys. Well, hopefully it's a good watermelon. If the watermelon sucks, I'm not doing this video. Oh, that looks nice. That's what you want to see in a melon. Ugh. That's nice. We'll eat the big half. Ugh. So that's probably 26 divided by 2 is 13, and I'm eating probably like 60% of it. It's probably like 15 pounds of watermelon. Put this half in the fridge. Okay. Wow, this is awkward to eat because it's so high up on my mouth. I'm in my new house, guys, by the way. Right behind me, my fruit ripening rack, my roommate over outside. It's a beautiful day. Chickens in the backyard. How crazy is that? So my house in Colorado, as you guys know, had chickens. The woman who owned the backyard had chickens. You guys obviously know that from watching my videos in Colorado. And now I move into a place in Berkeley. There's chickens in the backyard. Super weird. Like, chickens are just, I'm meant to be with chickens. It's cool because these chickens are actually old and they don't even lay eggs anymore. So the owners, the people that live behind my house, they don't take their eggs. They're just pets and they roam around outside and they're really beautiful and happy. It's really cool. But yeah, I'm really enjoying life. I asked people on Snapchat for mukbang questions, so I'm gonna see if I got any yet. I just asked though. Life is really good. I'm still figuring out my exact schedule here, but pretty much I'm just doing a lot of training for my IronMan, which is going really well. Making a lot of pottery. I got a job at my pottery studio once a week, working like 3 hours, but they're paying me really well. Just to tidy things up, mix glazes. They like just said, hey, you're awesome, we really like you. Will you like be a part of our community? So I was like, yeah, why not? And I'm doing a lot of drawing, hopefully for tattooing stuff. Let's see. Oh, we already got questions. Here's a questions from Ele Bala.
Hey Jackson, I loved your videos. Could you please tell me something about tips for self-love?
Sure, tips for self-love. Thank you, El Balancele. I have gone through different stages of loving myself and being too hard on myself. The biggest tip I have is to start practicing yoga. And I'm not saying that it works for everybody, but because that's my experience, I encourage others to do so. When I started practicing at a yoga studio with a community that came almost every day, all of a sudden I was a part of a family that just accepted me immediately. And because yoga sort of breeds that energy and vibe, it immediately makes you feel worthy and makes you feel loved. And after practicing yoga consistently, after just a few weeks, maybe a few months, I started to notice that I was just less hard on myself. I didn't judge myself based on how much exercise I did or what I ate that day, which were issues in my past. And you can see like my eating disorder story video if you want to hear more about that. What is this piece of tape? But, you know, it really was, it's hard to quantify like how to love yourself, but some tips can be as easy as looking in the mirror every day, every morning, smiling to yourself, noticing that you have a functional rotator cuff that can allow you to move your shoulder and grab things. Like, that's amazing. You are so blessed to have that. You should love yourself for that. That you have the ability to call up a friend who maybe is having a hard time, and just call them up one night and say, hey, I was just wondering if you wanted to talk. That will make them feel so good that you can learn to love yourself more by doing good deeds. Rich Roll always says, you build self-esteem by doing esteemable acts. I think that's the word. But doing good things, volunteering, helping animals, picking up trash, doing things that you don't need to do, that are going above and beyond. When you do that, you'll love yourself more. But yoga's been the big thing for me. Eating right, eating compassionately. Once you go vegan, you have many more reasons just to feel better throughout the day that you're not harming an animal when you're eating. That definitely breeds self-love. And practice, try to find a kirtan or a laughter yoga community in your town. That'll do some powerful stuff too. All right, next question. Fave artist right now. My favorite artist right now, well, artist, that could be anything, everything from sculpture, painting to music. So I'll tell you all of them. I'm gonna tell you my favorite tattoo artist right now. I'm gonna go on Instagram so I can get, okay, everyone go follow this guy. Fraser Peak Tattoo. That's FraserPeek Tattoo. Let me read you his bio. And he's some of the most beautiful tattoos I've ever seen in my life. And it says, tattoo artist at Ritual Art Tattoo. I think it's in the UK. Final year of 3-year apprenticeship. Coffee drinker, BMXer, cruelty free. He's a vegan tattoo artist. That happens to be like my favorite style of tattoos. I don't want to show you here because it's going to be blurry, but go check him out. So he's my favorite illustrator right now. My favorite sculptor, and probably my favorite artist in general, is a guy named Andy Goldsworthy. He makes sculpture out of things in nature, but mind-blowing, out of rocks, ice. This watermelon's so good. And then music, I just went on a bike ride, so I'll tell you what I listened to. So first let me tell you what I did this morning. I woke up, drank a banana smoothie, I swam laps for 45 minutes in the cow pool. Super hard. Swimming fast is an amazing workout. And it's so nice. It's an outdoor pool. It's always full of people, from old people to students that are in there. And the sun starts to come out midway through my swim, or come over the buildings, the peak or something, the hills. And then after my swim, I brought all my stuff to go on a bike ride. Ate 5 more bananas. Met up with Izzy at her house. And then we went on a 30-mile ride in Redwood State Park or something. I'm gonna look up exactly what it was because it's really cool. And if you're in the Bay Area, in Berkeley or Oakland, you gotta check this place out. Redwood Regional Park. Redwood Regional Park, just east of Oakland. So we took a great ride, and then I came back here, and now I'm filming a mukbang. Mukbang. I'm probably annoying a lot of people with my loud chewing, which is a comment I get frequently on my YouTube channel, that I smack my lips when I eat. Like that. So yeah, that's what I did today. so far. Still like, it's only noon. It's 1. And now I'm eating this watermelon. But on the ride, let me get back to the artist question. What did I listen to? Oh yeah, I listened to Yesayer. Not my favorite artist, but really good for biking. The album Odd Blood. I also listened to Not Going Medicine for the People. That might be my favorite artist right now. Their new album Hoka is so good. And I saw them in Aspen right before graduating. So epic. Next question. What products do you use to wash your hair? It's the perfect question. Because I have a big announcement, guys. That was by Sarah Unrated. So, throughout my hair being long, I usually like shampoo it maybe once a week and conditioner it almost every time I go in the shower. That's because if I don't, it starts to turn into a massive dread. And then I brush my hair. I use Bronner soap on my body, and then I use like usually the Acure brand, ACURE. Sell it like Whole Foods, natural food stores. It's just a vegan natural shampoo and conditioner. But guess what? Today's Monday. This coming Sunday, I am shaving my head. My roommate Juliet's over there. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
It will be gone. And let me tell you why. So, I like my long hair. Izzy doesn't like it as much. But that's fine. I would still keep it if I liked it. But it's been a while. It's been like 4 years. I just moved here to Berkeley, like transitioning into a new life. Izzy's been telling me I should cut it. And then when I moved here, I got really involved with this animal rights activism group, Direct Action Everywhere. It's like my friend community now. They're really awesome. And on this Sunday, they're doing a demonstration, like a protest in San Francisco, in honor of like the fall season fashion coming in, because it's September. They're doing a anti-wool demo, where it's gonna be like a 20-minute play in a public space in San Francisco, where activists, I'm one of them, and a few other DXE people, my friend Naomi, who has the longest, most beautiful, luscious curly hair, and our friend John, and I think one more woman. We're gonna be the sheep, and we're gonna be like barely clothed, just in underwear, kind of like scared, and then other activists are gonna play the shearers. And they're gonna take us one by one and shave our heads. And there's gonna be like blood. It's gonna be really graphic. And if you wanna know why we're doing this, just go to like the PETA YouTube channel, just type in like wool industry, and you'll see how it's one of the worst, most gruesome industries, because it keeps on happening. You know, they'll shear them, grow back, shear them, and the way they shear sheep is they throw them on their back, which is like a completely unnatural position for a sheep. It would never want to be in that position. And so they're flailing all around, super uncomfortable. And think about if you were someone in a big, massive sheep shearing factory, you're gonna be pissed at the sheep who are kicking you constantly. So they're extremely aggressive with the sheep. They just shear, shear, shear. They have to do so many of them that they're cutting their skin open. They have gashes that get infected. It's terrible. They beat the sheep up in some instances, because they have to do so many of them, and the sheep every single time are going to be pissed about it. And of course, just like the meat industry, there's different levels. Sure, there's probably some small sheep farms that treat the sheep really well. But we're talking about mainstream stuff, like UGG boots, for instance, lined with wool. There's so much wool that people wear, and it's really not ethical. So that's what we're doing. And when I heard about that, I was like, okay, it's time. It's time. It's a great cause that I'll be a part of to shave it. And yeah, so I'm gonna have no hair in just a few days. It's a big deal. And because I know it's coming off, for the last like 2 weeks, I actually haven't shampooed, conditioned, brushed my hair at all, because I'm like, yes, I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's gonna be off. So literally it's just a massive dread right now. It's pretty disgusting. So I don't use any product in my hair. I'm so excited for that to happen. It's gonna feel so good, and especially because I'm doing so much training now. Like, it's just gonna feel lighter and better. Showering is gonna be glorious. I'm about halfway done with this. Let me show you. Oh, so good. Usually when I'm eating watermelon, at some point, I'll do it now, I drink whatever juice is on the bottom. So please let me know in the comments if you like me doing mukbangs. I don't really watch mukbangs, but I see how it's fun because it's kind of like a long form just video. Let me know if you enjoy it. And I'll do more, because two of the things I like most in life, eating and talking. All right, next question. What's your favorite restaurant in Berkeley? From Cali 3401. I've been to Millennium twice since I've been here. One when Izzy's mom was in town, one when my parents were in town. It's a very expensive restaurant. All vegan, super fresh, local food, fine dining. It's so good. 2 nights ago we went there after CowCon. But it's not my favorite. I'm just talking about it. I do have a favorite. But Millennium, what did I have? This corn chowder, coconut, lemongrass, corn chowder. Insane. They have sourdough bread and like spread that they bring in the beginning. Oh my god. What else did I have? Then I had one more other dish. What was that? The tamale. It was ridiculous. It's so good. But I want to plug this restaurant called Kaffa. K-A-F-F-A. It's an Ethiopian, all-vegan, low-fat, high-carb restaurant right down the street from my house. So I'm pretty much, when I go out, it's hopefully going to be there like 90% of the time. It's this Ethiopian woman. She's the only person that works in the kitchen, and her son is the waiter. When I went there was no one else. I came in the whole night. It's clearly it's a new restaurant. They were at a farmer's market before, just selling like little packaged hummuses and dals, and I actually don't know the name for the Ethiopian foods, but it's like Indian food. They were like, yeah, we were really successful, so we opened up a storefront. And it's just like so cute. It's just this Ethiopian woman, and she cooks amazing low-fat food. All vegan, of course. And so that's my favorite restaurant now. But Herbivore closed down, which is really good. Cafe Gratitude closed down in Berkeley. So yeah, those are my favorites. It's hard to eat and talk. Alright. Number 1 tip to help vegan transitioning. Nice. Number 1 is don't think about what you can't eat as in animal products. Think about the new things that you're gonna include that you never would have thought to eat before. So like, let's say you watch this video and you see me eating 15 pounds of watermelon in one sitting. You'd be like, I want to eat 15 pounds of watermelon one time. So you wake up, you do a workout or not, and then you sit down and eat 15 pounds of watermelon for breakfast. See how you feel. Right there, you won't have any room to eat anything else. You won't want to eat anything else. You're gonna be so full because it's so full of water and fiber that boom, all of a sudden, you just ate a vegan breakfast. Instead of having milk or eggs or freaking bacon or something. So, there's so many foods out there. You know, over there is a mamey sapote, persimmons. Like, there's so many foods that people who like aren't vegan don't even know about. Cherimoya. So like, learn about all the good stuff. Fill up most of your diet with that, and then slowly you won't have room for animal products because they're not good after you try real sweet, fresh food. So don't think about what you can't eat. Just try to eat a lot more new, fun vegan things. Next question. Hey, do you have a tip for how I get rid of a headache? Are there any foods that help? Much love from Norway. This is so weird. Like, everything people are asking me are very like perfect timing. So I actually don't get headaches. Like, I'm not kidding. I've never gotten headaches. I can't even relate to headaches. I never get them. But Izzy does all the time. And today on our bike ride, she told me how she learned in her physiology class why people oftentimes get headaches. And this is not crazy, like she talked to me about it just a couple hours ago. She said she gets them after she works out. And hopefully I remember right, but pretty much when she sweats, water leaves her body and salt is more concentrated in the blood, and then she'll chug a bunch of water and she'll like swell up the blood something because they're like rehydrating, and that rapid like depleted hydration to having tons of water is what gives her a headache. She told me that. So I don't really have tips on like specific foods to get rid of it because I really don't get headaches. Yeah. No more questions? I'll do some snapping. Alright, I'm filming the mukbang, guys, like 20 minutes in. I'm eating 15 pounds of watermelon in this mukbang. It's huge. It's really good. Ask me some more questions. We're almost done. I'm almost done with this. Ask me some more questions. We're almost done. Ask me some more questions. We're almost done. But I can take a few more questions. So if you see this immediately, ask away. What else, guys? What else? I love life. I'm so grateful right now. Like, my life's pretty easy. I don't have like full-on jobs yet, which is a privilege, I know. Oh, let's talk about CowCon. Although I told you a little bit about it in the last video. It was really great. Very proud of my friends Kip and Keegan for putting it on. And it was so cool. Or they asked me to be a part of the first ever annual, hopefully annual, CowCon event. I saw a few fans there. I had about 80 people at my talk, which is good. And people really liked it. Hopefully, because it was filmed, I'll be able to post it online, or I might just do the speech again, just like it to the camera, and upload it that way. My belly's starting to get full. Mukbangs. Nah, nothing. Now I just have to talk. Uh-oh. What do I talk about? I wish I could ask you guys questions. Oh. If anyone's a trail runner, long distance trail runner, what shoes do you recommend? Right now, based on what I've researched, the Hoka Speed Goat is one option, and then like an ultra shoe. So I really want to get into trail running, and I want a good shoe for it because I've been having some like foot tendon muscle problems, so my shoes are not adequate for my feet. Here, I'll tell you who my like social media / vegan / athletic obsession is right now. This guy named Sage Canaday. Go listen to, he has so many podcasts. He has his own one that he just started on YouTube, but he's been interviewed by everyone. Ginger Runner, Running on Ohm, Thought for Food. Go listen to all of those. He's a high carb, low fat, vegan ultra runner. He races in like the 50 mile and the 100 mile distance. Insane. And he wears Hokas. And he has a YouTube channel called VO2 Max Productions. And he posts all his training on Strava, and he's like a professional. And he just raced in this 100 miler called Run Rabbit Run. And I'm pissed because it's like it ended a day or two ago, and he hasn't posted on Instagram, and I can't find the results everywhere anywhere on how he did, and I'm so annoyed. Like, it's not on the internet. No one has posted who won. How's it possible? Alright, I'm in the scraping zone. Let me show you my belly after all of that melon. Look at that, you can see like the abs popping out. I'm not even flexing. Oh, big melon belly. I don't really get melon belly when I'm really hungry for melon. Like, I'm full, but I don't have like bad stomach, a melon belly stomach. Okay, I'm gonna eat anymore after this video because it's long. Thank you for watching my mukbang. Really appreciate it. If you have questions you want me to answer in a future mukbang, leave it down in the comments. If you like me doing these mukbangs, please give the video a thumbs up. If you don't want me to do them, give me a thumbs down so that I know if I should do more of these videos. And yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe, give me love. Check out my Patreon page if you want, where I post exclusive videos I try almost every day that I don't put on YouTube. For those people who pledge anything from $1 or more per month, really helps me out. Much love, Dream Extreme, peace. Watermelon mukbang.